I think that on paper, yes, definitely Americans will have more firing power, but both parties, they are convinced themselves that both parties wouldn't lose out in this trade war too much. I think that that will drive us to draw a conclusion that tit for tat, I think, is going to continue for the foreseeable future.
And when it comes to what that actually looks like in the future, we really have to focus on the threat coming from the U.S. for $200 billion of additional goods. I say threat because they currently are holding hearings on that in the United States as to whether or not to move forward. If they do move forward, what kind of economic impact is that going to have on China?
I think that for the first 200 billion, I think on the impact on Chinese growth will be quite marginal, about 0.6 percentage point. And if US follows through about another 200 billion, which would take the amount to 450 billion, I think that overall the first order impact should be somewhere 1.3 to 1.4 percentage point. And that's kind of theoretical maximum impact.
And Commerce Secretary Ross has made the point that, look, they are more limited in just how far they can go on tariffs given the trade relationship. But it's the other measures that China has at their disposal, if we want to call them the more discrete measures, whether that is in the way of working on their currency or perhaps access for U.S. companies trying to do business in China. Do you think we've yet to see the full impact of those such measures?
We have not seen the full impact yet, but definitely I would call it all those qualitative measures. But I would say that so far, in our view, that the Chinese authorities are more likely to move on the currency front rather than actually going to so-called sabotage the American operations in China.
Yet the Chinese government has said they won't use the yuan in this fight as a tool, if you will. Do you think they're just bluffing here, or are they simply saying it's the market forces to blame for yuan weakness?
Yeah, it is exactly. China is going to blame the market forces. Whenever the U.S. is going to make an announcement about the further escalation, they will allow the Chinese RMB to passively devalue, and they will blame the U.S. as they initiate all the trade tariff. And on the other hand, the Chinese government also said that they wouldn't touch, actually, so-called the legitimate rights about the American operations in China. So one way or the other, they have to do something. Because otherwise, Chinese economy going to tumble.
So the yuan gets weaker from here?
Yes.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.